What's going on? It's your boy Vyper.
These motherfuckers don't want to see me win, man.
You're now tapped in with Crowned by SaraG TV.
That's just how the world spins. I guess I'm selfish every now and then. You sin, I sin. You bleed, I bleed. You lose, I lose. I'm human too. Yeah.
I like the setup, it's fire. All right. This one is, what values do you think is important to communicate to the next generation of men? You have to have pride.
I like that. I like that.
Especially black men, pride in yourself, pride in your family, proud in whatever you do. I feel like a lot of times men nowadays, they follow and they do a lot of things to get acceptance. And I want you guys to be proud of what you're doing. If you play piano, be proud of it. If you like to play video games, be proud of it. Just be proud of what you do because you're your own person as well, for sure. This one is, what is more important, to be loved or be loved, and why? I think love. Right now, I love something that I've never seen before. And I have a daughter on the way, and I love this little girl before I haven't even met her. So I was trying to say, like, love is cool, but being loved is like something special for sure. I want to be soft, but yeah. What opportunities has your DJ career opened up for you? Oh, Jesus. It started a long time ago for me, for sure. It's opened up a lot of opportunities. I've been to Germany, Amsterdam, Paris, on planes. I've been on boats, festivals. Like, it was a joke at first, but it became a hobby, and the hobby turned into a lifestyle. So I mean, if I can talk to the word DJ, I would say I appreciate you, for sure. Thank you. And this one says, if you can change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why? It's hard. I beat myself up a lot, and I stretch myself so thin is that I forget about the things that matter to me. So if I could change, I would want to change the way I react to other people's time. Sometimes I don't really take other people's time as important as my time, and I need to change that. Especially like when it comes to money and opportunities, answering back on messages, like I struggle with that. So I would change that about myself. What is one unpopular opinion that I have? The Cowboys is the best team ever, like the best football team ever is Dallas Cowboys. The other popular opinion that I have is that I'm the best. You're gonna see a lot of comments saying, but my opinion is my opinion, and I'm gonna stick to it for sure. What's one pro and con of being a DJ for an artist? The pro, you're second in command. So when you DJ for an artist, obviously the artist is the artist, and he on the stage, it belongs to him, but number two is you. Nothing happens without you. They can leave the manager or the tour guide or the interpreter, but they could leave you, but they need you to be there. So me and the laptop has to be there. The con is, like I just said, the artist has his own vision. So you have to ride with their vision. You might not like it, you might not think it makes sense, but it's their show and it's their vision. So you just have to either roll with it or not roll with it at all, for sure. Okay, this is a good one. What is one lesson that your parents taught you that you would pass on to your children? Big time West Indian, my whole family is West Indian. One thing that I'll pass down to my child is that nothing is given, everything is earned. When you have that type of like drive and you have that type of like, you have to go and get it, it gives you fire that most people in this world really don't have. I really appreciate my mother for doing that, giving me the opportunity and say, hey, listen, I'm not gonna give you this, you gotta go and get it. And I think that's one thing that I will get past to my future, coming in May, child, for sure. What does American dream mean to me? It depends on where you're coming from. I'm first generation immigrant West Indian. So the American dream for my parents that I thought was to come out here and figure it out and put the future, your kids, in a better situation than it was. Here's one thing that people don't know. People in the islands want to be here. People that are here want to be from the islands. It's weird. The American dream was like, yo, just get out here and be established. Getting a license, getting the ID, the Massachusetts ID is like, whoa, that's a big deal. That was an American dream. I know that my mom and my peoples, they did what they had to do to get to the next step. I appreciate y'all for that. A lot of people take it for granted. One thing is I don't, especially my people in from my country where we're from, we don't get anything. We don't get the respect that the other islands do. So people that come out here and just do it is half the battle for sure. American dream for real. What has been your proudest moment in your career so far? The proudest moment in my career is in Paris. I took a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower and I framed it and I sent it to my mom for Christmas. I gave it to her for Christmas and she was crying because it's like my son is just doing things that he wants to do. And to think about it now, that was a dope situation for sure. That's one of my proudest moments. How do you support local artists? Oh, I'm the biggest advocate of local artists for sure. I try to make sure that they know what they're doing. They understand that it's not easy, and you can't go on tour if you got an ankle brace. You can't get signed if you can't leave the state. So, especially from being from Cambridge, I'm the biggest advocate of all like Cambridge artists and artists that I don't know. I want them to get to the next step, but I also teach them like, hey, listen, this could be you. And this can also be you if you don't do the right thing. It looks like they're listening, but I hope that it's going in the air and they're just like, you know what? We've seen him do it. We've seen him still doing it. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, since 2004. I've seen kids go from elementary school to middle school to high school to college to graduating. So I've seen a whole era of kids come and go. I mean, you can't save them all, but the ones that you do save, it gives you that sense of like, you can get it done for sure. As soon as they open up the doors for the world, we have once a month Privilege Nights is a once a month rooftop event we have. Privilege is now in Boston, New Jersey, Vegas, Minnesota. So Cyber Monday is what I do every other Monday. I do a live stream playing on IG. Cyber Monday is pretty cool. I find different locations to go to and do Cyber Mondays still. We do Afro beats, dancehall, old and new, hip hop, top 40, techno. We do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. You put it in the comments. We play. And when I say we, it's me, the next person in Hawaii. I got a guy in Hawaii, that's next Monday. I got another guy that's in France. So it's everybody that's doing it. Headbangers. Headbangers is the crew. That's my family. Those are my brothers. Bruce Brown, Trigger Trey, Twin the Selector, DJ Tipsy. Those are like my brothers. I know most of them for their whole life. I actually used to pick up Trey from preschool, but we're not gonna talk about my age. That's the team, that's the conglomerate, that's the people that drive myself. We drive each other. We got a sunglass line. Me and my girlfriend, we have a sunglass line. It's gonna be dope. So we got some sunglasses for you guys in the summertime and some snow goggles in the wintertime. And she's probably smiling after seeing that. Besides that, like I said, Headbangers, Privilege, Cyber Monday, I am Vyper. I've been Vyper for a long time. Motivational speaker, coach, advocate, representative, whatever. I'm repping Crown, I'm repping whoever you gotta rep. Whoever reps me, I rep them. So again, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for sure. Thank y'all. First and foremost, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit they always say the bell, right? Watch it. Bing, that's the bell. To SaraG TV, I am Vyper. Again, the only Vyper, the only one you can see do this. That's me. If you see it everywhere else, it's not me. I'll see y'all on the flip. Can you just see you later? I don't want to be on this anymore. All right, bye.